Ramon Manning.
Femi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Board chairman here at Emancipation Park. Glad you're here,
Yes.
especially during our biggest time of the year, Juneteenth. Most people think about Emancipation Park through a recreational lens because of the name park, but it's much more than recreation. We always like to tell people from a historic and cultural significance, this is the home of Juneteenth. This park was founded in 1872 by formerly enslaved African Americans. There were 4 gentlemen that led the effort to acquire this property: Reverend Jack Yates, Richard Allen, Richard Brock, and Elias Dibble. These gentlemen pulled together $800 with other community members to acquire the original 10 acres that we're actually standing on today.
Wow.
This is a very, very historic place, and we like to say the oldest public park in the state of Texas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're really proud of that and really excited about everything and glad to have you and the Dynamo out here. Some of our key programming areas are health and wellness, education, economic empowerment. So in 2014, Emancipation Park underwent a huge renovation, actually the largest investment in any community of color in the city of Houston's history at $33.6 million. We improved the aquatic center, we redid the interior of the cultural center building, and then one of the major components of the rec center is the fitness center. This rivals any 24-hour fitness or any workout facility that you can think of, first-class equipment, and all this stuff, Femi, is free.
Oh,
you
really?
come in here, show your ID, register.
I can come?
Absolutely you can. So, as I mentioned to you, this year marks the 160th anniversary of celebrating Juneteenth in Texas, from 1865 to 2025. Now, from a historical perspective, you know, the Emancipation Proclamation happened in 1863, but Texas, it took the Union soldiers and General Gordon Granger to come to Galveston, Texas, June 19th, 1865, with General Order Number 3 declaring that all enslaved people are free. And they left Galveston and came up to Houston announcing General Order Number 3, hence the reason we celebrate Juneteenth down here in Texas. You know, I got a lot of friends I went to college with that are from the Midwest and the Northeast, and Juneteenth wasn't widely celebrated like it is down here in the South. And so I like to always tell people that that history is very important because it took the Union soldiers to come 2 years later after the Emancipation Proclamation, because the South basically didn't want to.
Yeah, they weren't budging on.
They wasn't budgeting. So, you know, when that happened, that basically put the flag in the ground around freedom, and you saw places like Emancipation Park, Freedmanstown, all sprout up because of the recent freedom, and people kind of rolling their sleeves up, getting to work, acquiring property, building businesses. And that's the thing that I'm most proud of, because it's that American exceptionalism that we always talk about, that these people just did, with starting literally from nothing. And so I love it, and I say that it's American history, and we need to kind of lead and continue to tell that story and not shy away from it, because it's a success story.